Okay, hi everyone, back again. Okay, today's lesson, well, let me just say first, I've written it down. Okay, and I'm still trying to juggle the both, so bear with me. I'm not being rude by looking down or looking away, I'm just trying to read. Okay, today's lesson, if you remember from the last time, I said we would talk about the tools that we were born with to enable us to create exactly what experience it is we came here to live. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a few things first. Have you ever noticed that when you start the day badly, i.e., you're running late or you've got drama from your other half from the night before, have you ever noticed that your day brings you more of the things um, for you to feel pissed off about? Either you hit traffic, you go to the bank and you've got a queue, or your feasibility study doesn't get approved by cabinet and you have to start all over again. Or even worse still, and I'm speaking from experience here, have you ever felt yourself getting vexed, but you're getting vexed for no reason? I mean, really pissed off inside, whereby you think your blood is boiling and you're ready to stab somebody, but for no reason. Um, from my own personal experience, the answer is yes to that, and it's usually directed at my partner or my son. Sorry, boys. Um, uh, you know, I I just wait for an opportunity for them to just step out of line or say something so I can just freak out on them, just to vent. Um, and I used to think I noticed myself being that way, but I couldn't stop myself from getting angry. I just got angry and angry and angry and angry, and I used to think that there was nothing I could do to stop myself. But I know different now. Today's lesson is about the tools we were born with to enable us not only to stay in contact with our higher selves, but to enable us to manipulate the universal laws in our favor. Well, I'm going to try this because then I can do it like that. I can be like a newsreader, isn't it? So I don't seem like I'm looking away. Okay, hold on. Right, and that tool is our emotions. Abraham Hicks, calls it our emotional guidance system, which I think is perfect because that's what it is. Our emotions, which normally most people never think to value, is what dictates our vibration, and our vibration dictates the type of experiences, things, people, etc., that we will attract into our lives. So, based on our thoughts, our emotions bring us the experience of our dominant thoughts. So if we think thoughts which make us feel good, we raise our vibrational level and attract a higher vibrational frequency. And what's given to us is our dominant thoughts on the level we are vibrating on. So, for example, if I consistently think thoughts about like work being shit, my partner not helping me with the cooking, my son not tidying up his room, if I just keep on thinking those type of thoughts about them, then I will attract situations of that vibrational level because I'll be vibrating at a particular frequency. So I'll attract other things of the same frequency because everything is energy. I don't really want to get into too deeply with you now because I don't want to lose you. But everything is energy. Okay, so based on our thoughts, we feel certain emotions, and based on those emotions, we attract things of the same vibrational frequency that we're vibrating at, and we vibrate based on our emotions. Okay. So basically, if I consistently complain and blah blah blah, then my dominant thoughts are negative complaint thoughts. Then what I'll attract is basically fuckery. Okay. Likewise, if I am grateful for what I have and I don't look at the retarded parts of my partner, instead I just look at the things that made me fall in love with him in the first place, I'll be vibrating at a higher level, attracting higher level experiences, e.g. all the good stuff. Yeah. So, to be able to have, do, or be whatever we choose, we must pay close attention, very close attention to how we feel, to our emotions. We weren't really raised to really pay close attention to our emotions, but really, this is one of the key lessons of life. Our emotions is what tells us whether we're on the right path or the wrong path. Okay, ask yourself, how do I feel right now? If you feel less than at peace and joyful, then think a different thought. Reach for a better feeling thought. Even if it's imaginary, If you constantly have to just eat beans on toast because you haven't got enough money and it's pissing you off and irritating you and getting you down and disappointed, sad, frustrated, etc., then just imagine eating at the Ritz. You know what they cook. You've seen it on telly. Just imagine that and imagine how it will feel if that were you. Feel yourself, doing this thing that makes you feel good rather than seeing yourself doing this thing or being treated in such a way that will make you feel bad. Just change your thoughts so that your emotion will change. That's what your emotional guidance system is. It's like a fire alarm that tells you, bzz, you're thinking right and you're doing right, or bzz, you're thinking wrong and you're doing wrong. Okay, remember, negative emotion serves no purpose. I can't emphasize that enough. Negative emotion serves no purpose. So that's hatred, anger, disappointment, resentment, irritation, grief, doubt, worry, blame, revenge, jealousy, insecurity. The list can go on. All they do is harm your energy system, harm the energy system of the body, and that's what causes all diseases and illnesses. They anger, and when you really think about it, be honest with yourself and look back at situations where you had those feelings. What purpose did they serve? Did they help the situation? No, they didn't. Just remember your guidance system, people. It was agreed before you were born by yourself and those that you left behind up there that if you engaged in any activity or thought that took you away from the reason you wanted to experience or the life that you wanted to experience when you came, then they would send you a message, a fire alarm, an emotional alarm. So if you're feeling anger, you're thinking something wrong. If you're feeling frustrated, you're having the wrong thought. If you're feeling disappointed, you're having the wrong thought. Don't think those thoughts. I'm not saying that you won't feel those feelings. Feel them, realize that they're not what you want, and move on. Don't dwell on them. People dwell on them and cause themselves to create all kinds of illnesses in their body. They dwell on them and they force themselves to create the lives that they're thinking about. So all I can say right now is I hope I explained that. It's a big topic, but just basically be aware of your emotions. They are vitally important. If you feel yourself feel a negative emotion, change it. Change your thought and the emotion will change. Okay? When the emotion changes, you'll feel better. And then look for an even better thought. Then your emotion will raise your vibrational frequency even higher, and so on and so forth. Okay? Okay, that's it for today. I'm going to try and get back to you soon. We need to continue this so that you have a full understanding of what I have an understanding of, so you can start creating the life that you want and not living the life that's happening to you. Okay, peace.